This line here? Who agrees with that? That's where we write out. What does that say? How about this line?
Yeah, the second line, it said dollars.
Goes on this line right here, right? Let's say we wrote a check for $10, you'd write, what would you write in here? $10, the numerical, okay? Right here, we write capital T, E-N, and then what? Dollars. Now, after you write $10, what do you put? Forget something.
Where it goes to?
Across the raise.
Where it goes to?
Okay, if the 10, I have to do it this way. If the $10 goes right there, and we write $10 there, what do we have to write after the $10?
Oh, you're giving me $10 for?
10 over 100? It's just $10.
Zero.
Okay, there you go.
Zero over
Is that what you meant?
and then the line across the raise.
And why do we put that line across the rest of that?
Because like, if they take their check, they can add one line to additional and then write extra words on the line.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Okay. Where do we put what the check is for? Just a little note to ourselves. Here? Where it says for, correct. Very good. So y'all are becoming familiar with this check. Where's the date go? There you go. Exactly. Self-explanatory. Where's the checking account numbers?
621.
The checking, your checking, I'm sorry, that is your check number, correct? Where's your checking account information?
Additional numbers at the bottom.
Exactly right. Very good, Zach. You knew it, you were gonna say it. Where do I sign to make this check legit? Other side from where you know what the check was for. Exactly. Okay. So y'all are familiar with that. So when we have our final exam at the end of the year, that's gonna be no problem, all right? Good? All right, before I put that up, let me pass this out.
Dang, I didn't time it. Oh, I got a timer right there. Never mind, I see it.
You still going?
Yep.
For you?
Why are we on camera?
Pardon me?
Why are we on camera?
I'm being filmed for a class. Yes, and Mommy, I have some other stuff for you, okay? Don't let me forget.
Those are quality.
May Coach Marston mad, that's not good.
What is the detergent? I mean, not a detergent, but
Dry sheet.
yeah.
Sheet goes.
Hey,
One that's been there all day.
that's for my wife. That's a bounce. It's better when they fall out of the ballpark. Who can tell me what a resume is? What's a resume? A job resume?
Retail information about yourself, and then what you're good at, and what grades you made, like, you're basically talking about yourself and what you would like to do in the job.
Okay, what's the resume for?
So,
Tell them, yeah, where you want out of the job.
Okay, that's valid.
so let them know what you're capable of.
That's on the resume. Very good. The biggest part of a resume, y'all, is to help you get a job interview. Okay?
Not the job, just in.
Not the job, just the interview. You've got to get your foot in the door, and that's what the resume does. Like Zach said, you're advertising yourself. And we've talked about this before. When I tell you these resumes have to be perfect, they have to be perfect. Because if I'm an employer and Amber Molnari gives me her resume, and I'm looking at it. Here's an example of a resume.
$16.
Oh, that was permanent.
Uh-oh.
That was a Sharpie I used. Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Okay, look up here where it says Jessica Nadeau. If Amber turned one into me and it said Amber, and then her last name was spelled with a lowercase m, what do I do with that resume?
Throw it away.
Exactly. I pitch it. I throw it in the garbage can or I put it in the shredder.
Because she wasn't smart enough to at least put it.
Not that, it's just, it's probably more of a, not that she wasn't smart enough, but she wasn't paying attention to detail. And she's turning in something to get her a job, and if she's not gonna pay, exactly.
So you're not gonna take your time to care about it?
Exactly. If she didn't take the time to make sure that this thing is perfect, why am I gonna take the time to hire her? You understand what I'm saying?
So we're gonna take time into our thing each step when we fill out for jobs.
Exactly right. Okay. Creating a resume takes a lot of time. It's not hard, it's just very tedious. Employers look at a resume for how long do you think before they determine if they're gonna read any further?
Not
30
long,
seconds.
what, 5 or 10 minutes?
No, oh no.
They just read over it once, don't they, when they?
30 seconds.
If they see that mistake,
Oh, no,
For
they're
me?
just gonna throw it away right away.
that might take 5 seconds. Oh, lowercase last name. They might get to here in 5 seconds, say, oh, there's a misspelling.
But then again, if it's a nice boss, then he might be like, oh, they misspelled this, but let's just read on
It all depends, Alfred, but if I'm hiring for a certain position,
You want somebody